Sam, 1-0 win here at Braintree, a hard-fought win as well.
Yeah, completely different to Tuesday night. It was really hard to try and play any football. The pitch really dry, really uneven with drainage lines running across the pitch. So we couldn't play how I wanted to play. The game panned out a little bit different because of the pitch, but ultimately, is probably as satisfying as any win we've had. Having to dig in and keep doing the basics for as long as we could, and then with a little bit of quality of Summer's delivery again, and finally the skipper Sean Pearson getting a goal.
When you come to places like this, do you have to adapt the way you approach the game?
I think the game changed, so how I thought the game was going to pan out was different just because of the pitch. I'm not trying to blame anyone, it's just how it is. So the game become less football and more of a running game really. So we tried to make some substitutions that way, and I think you can probably see that in the game. The longer the game went on, we had a bit more running power on the pitch, a little bit more pace and power, and I think eventually that told.
You touched on Sean a moment ago, your captain stepping up, leading by example and getting the winner for you.
Yeah, there's a little bit of lads messing about, banter about, Sean hasn't scored yet this year. He's normally said he's good for 5 or so a season, so we were waiting for him to score, and it's really pleasing that when he does score, it turns out to be the winner, and he put in a captain's performance.
Looking at the game early on, a bit of a scare with Rob Langton going down, like 2 separate injuries as well. What's the situation with him?
Yeah, 2 naughty challenges really on him. One, he nearly did a flip. The first one, he nearly did a flip on it, so I think that was just checking that his head was okay really, and make sure he hadn't hurt anything on the landing. And then the second one, it amazes me that 4 officials don't see a foul on him. Well, they didn't actually see it. Well, that's what I got told anyway. No one saw it. So yeah, listen, he's all right. He's if you want to play football, you've got to be a tough boy. So it's a man's game. You have to get on with it and just carry on, and that's what he did. In all fairness to him, great credit. He made a few great saves, especially first half. Made one just after the first knock he took. Made a great save down to his right.
You didn't have to bring him off, but you did bring off Mike Fond off quite early in the second half. So the yellow card that he received in the first half would be a silly booking. With what happened in the opening 5 minutes, do you feel that you needed to bring him off?
Well, that was probably the booking or not. It was on my mind just for some, like I said, some running power. The game wasn't how I thought it was going to pan out. It became a game of pace and power, and Ricky came on, and he's got that in abundance, and you can see a big difference he made to the team. Similar to when Paul Rutherford come on again, is just pure energy running to cause their defence line some problems. Mike just had to be careful. I was trying to make the substitution, and then to be fair, he didn't even touch the lad. The lad's gone down holding his throat and head and rolling around, and that he didn't even touch him. So I was just grateful that the ref didn't send him off. I didn't even think it was a foul, but it enabled me to make the change.
They say judge a manager after 10 games. Well, 10 games in now. How would you maybe give your own self-assessment?
Started okay. Plenty I want to work on, plenty I want to get better at. I can't fault players' efforts and everything like that. And listen, I'm going to hide behind. I think I'm delighted with the start. Averaged just over 2 points a game, which is an unbelievable start. But we have to get better. We've got to keep moving on, and I've said many times, and I'll always say the same, it matters where we are in April, not now.
I think 7 clean sheets from 10. I know you say that your defenders are doing their jobs just as the attackers are, but that's a great start to start the season with.
Yeah, it is, and it's more than just a back 4. Really good defence last season, but this year's been different. There's a different goalkeeper. Mark Carrington's played in the back line. Manny Smith's now injured, so Robbo's been in and out. Geno's been in and out. I think Sean's really the only mainstay that's played every game in the back 4. So it's a team effort. The back 4 defend really, really well, but it's a lot of hard work that goes on ahead of them, which contributes a lot to the clean sheets.
Finally, now you've got a full week of preparation to get ready for a game on Saturday, which is, I guess, a welcome return to having those days.
Yeah, really good. Really had very little time to try and work on anything. So the next 2 weeks now we go Saturday for the first time this season. So it gives us an opportunity to work on a few things. There's a few things we want to improve on, and it gives us actually time on the training ground for that to hopefully happen.